why are some trans people so aggressive? So, I know that's what many people wonder, because it seems like you're just trying to get to understand and know, and then they react in such a way that seems so astronomically out there, and it seems confusing. I'll give an analogy though. So say I'm sunburnt and someone comes up and they poke me. They're like, "Are you sunburnt?" And I'm like, "Yes, I'm sunburnt. Can't you see?" And they're like, "When did you realize you're sunburnt? When did you get sunburnt? Why didn't you wear sunscreen? Are you sure you're sunburnt?" They keep poking, prodding, asking questions. It's likely you're gonna react. You're gonna be annoyed. It's kind of the same with transitioning. Towards the start, when I was starting taking hormones, I wasn't reactive to everyone, but some people close to me in my life, like my mum, when she would ask questions, just trying to understand more, it was really difficult, because I'd be like, I've already answered these questions, and she would have forgotten. And for her asking those questions, she was trying to understand me and trying to be a good mother. But for me, it felt like she was constantly questioning who I was and my reality, questioning who I was as a person, and it felt like I wasn't being believed. I know that many of the questions, she was just trying to make sure I was on the right path for me, but because I'd hid who I was for so long out of fear of rejection, I felt like she was rejecting me. Another thing was, because of how she grew up, sometimes she would say something or ask me something, and to her, she was just trying to understand me and know me better. But she wouldn't realize that the things that she was saying was actually quite hurtful, and things that should not be asked to someone who's transitioning. Which, just people who understand a bit more or know a bit more about people who are transitioning, it's like, why would you ask that? Like, it's so obvious. But to people who know very little and have not looked into it, it seems like quite a mundane thing to get annoyed about. One of the things was like, are you sure this is what you want to do? Like, what if transitioning makes your health worse? And what if you regret it? For me, that was quite hurtful, because it was quite a huge step for me to come out. And I finally came out, because if I didn't, I was just going to, end it. And I'd wanted to come out years before, and I'd tried, but it was so hard. And I had told like 1 or 2 people like 3 years before I came out to more people. The thing is, if someone's come out as trans, they would have been thinking about it for so long. So they know, they understand. And if they do happen to start transitioning and realize this isn't for me, it's not just regret, like they're understanding who they are more. It's okay. It's okay to be unsure if someone in your life is doing the right thing, but it is really hurtful and damaging to the relationship if you question a person about it.